Welcome to the Wizards of Ecom, your no-fluff playbook for online success. Each episode is fully packed with actionable tactics you can implement in your business right now. Take your life to a higher level and excel in your online success. It's time to work on you and your business. Let's do this.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Wizards of Ecom. This is Naomi, your host, and today I am joined by, let me put it this way, your multi-talent digital marketer, your go-to guy if you want to learn about blogging, affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, email marketing, productivity hacks, and self-development. By the way, this guy, it's your go-to guy, and this guy also made it into Carlos's top 4 blogs that he's constantly reading. So, Nate,
Sweet.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, that was a better intro than I could have given. That was good.
Great. Awesome. So, yes, the reason I'm having you on the show, besides that you're brilliant as a marketer and our overall person, Carlos was saying that, he wants to have you for blogging on the show. And I was like, no, because I want to have him on the show. So we kind of agreed that I'm going to have you for affiliate marketing and you're going to come back for blogging. How does it sound?
Yeah, for sure.
Brilliant.
Yep, definitely.
So today's topic is going to be affiliate marketing specifically because we are in the ecom niche. I would like to tackle the how does or where does fit affiliate marketing into your PL business strategy. So that would be the main topic, and I will also have specific questions. First off, simplest, easiest, but most people don't know about it. What is affiliate marketing?
Yeah, so affiliate marketing is really, I think it's just one of the most beautiful forms of marketing because it allows for people who have, you could essentially have no money to spend on ads, and you can run it because you only pay when a sale is made. A standard affiliate, there's some where you pay per click or whatever, but the standard method is to pay for conversions. So let's say that I have a $100 product. I could pay you 25% on the sale after the refund period. So if you don't make any sales, I don't pay anything. If you do make sales, I pay you that 25% no matter what. And it's just a really awesome way for small businesses to get promotion without having a big ad budget. It's like one of the ultimate growth hacks, I think. A lot of people overlook when they start. If I were brand new and had no audience, my number one approach would be affiliate marketing. It's getting influencers to share my stuff. Number 2, it incentivizes creators to create great free content. A lot of people that are making all these videos and going live and not selling anything. Everybody's like, how are they making money? Like they're not selling anything. And then it's when they do sell something, they have a big audience and a bunch of trust. And the conversion rates on affiliate marketing are always so much higher because they have what a new business can't have. And that's that goodwill. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. And no matter how great your PL brand is, one of the problems with being on Amazon is you don't really have that opportunity to build that personality as much. It's a little bit more difficult, right? But you can leverage people who have that. And they can sell it for you. And when somebody, like, I can say whatever I want about my products, and I'm not going to lie about them, but everyone would be smart to assume that I'm putting them under, rose-colored glasses. But if someone they've been trusting for years, shows them using it, shows why they use it, explains more like that, that's sales copy that you can't emulate that. You can't buy that on Facebook. You can't buy that on Google. It's just the best. And the fact that you don't have to pay until sales are made, it's beautiful. And it incentivizes people like me to create free content. So everybody wins. Everybody wins. Because if there wasn't affiliate marketing, you would pay for Google. Because no one would create anything on Google because they would have no incentive to create just random posts that don't sell stuff. But when you have affiliate marketing, it does. But in its most fundamental sense, affiliate marketing is a merchant has a product, an affiliate has an audience. The affiliate sells that product with some sort of tracking link. It can be a coupon code where it signs the sale to them. After the refund period is up, they get a commission, a percentage of the sale.
Got it. So this is really interesting. I would never have thought, even if I am like an influencer, I would never have thought to describe affiliate marketing this way, because most of the time people, when they think about affiliate marketing, they think, I don't know, people who are not aware of it, they think like this voodoo or magical stuff, or that you have to be like really influential to get those deals, let's say. Either you already are influential and you already know how it goes, basically, right?
Yeah, well, so there's another thing too that's beautiful about affiliate marketing is that, like, I'm on both sides of the affiliate marketing spectrum, and that's part of the reason why I wrote my book, Evergreen Affiliate Marketing, recently, because I plugged. I have experience from promoting stuff for people and also getting other people to promote my stuff, and they're similar but different, right? So with affiliate marketing, one of the things that people forget about is it's not just people that have audiences, it's people that have other talents that you might not have. So I actually promote some things that are in completely random niches, things that interest me, but aren't anything that I have an audience in. Like I've promoted birdhouses and woodworking projects and stuff. And what I do with those is I run paid ads, and that's a skill that I have that the person who created the woodworking blueprints that I sell doesn't have that. Or maybe they do have it and they don't have the budget up front to do it. I do. So I'm coming in and bringing that skill in and then getting paid for it. And if you've ever, I tell people all the time that you should always try to buy sales first, so you can appreciate how much value comes from affiliate sales, and from organic traffic. Because once you see that, some people are like, why would someone pay 50% on a $2,000 info product? And the answer is that it takes a lot to make a sale on a $2,000 info product. It takes a ton of trust. You have to get a lot of people, a lot of eyes on it. And if you were to try to buy those sales by running ads, you'd have to run cold traffic, warm traffic, hot traffic, optimize that traffic, and then try to do that all without spending more than 50% of the budget. And most people can't do that. So it's really just a beautiful thing. So it's not just influencers, it's also people who bring another skill of sales and marketing to the table, like paid traffic. So there's a lot of people that are kind of underground affiliates. Anyone, if you go on, do you ever go to like Yahoo or any website that has like those native ads?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. It's funny. It's like now it's like normal to have those things. It's like, exactly as you were talking. Yeah, I was making a joke.
So like on any like news site or anything, you'll start to notice, and the more you get into affiliate marketing, the more you notice affiliate marketing all around you.
Yeah.
Like those native ads. Those are people who buy those ad spots to sell an affiliate product. Usually, sometimes it's the company, but usually it's an affiliate, and they get really good at that skill of running native ads. And it's really hard, but when you know how to do it, you can make a ton of sales. And for me, if I didn't know how to do native ads, that's money that I would never make. So I don't mind paying huge commissions on sales that I would have never made. 75%, even if I paid 75% commissions, 100% of zero is zero. Like if I were to not make any sales, the way I see it, as long as I'm making a profit on sales I wouldn't have normally gotten, that's a win-win, and I'm helping another business make money. I think it's a beautifully symbiotic business relationship.
See, I love that you said that, and this is super interesting. For example, giving a short background. So yeah, I also took Nate's course because, as I was saying, Nate is all over the place and covering everything. He has also a course about blogging, and I just recently started blogging, right? And then I'm really into blogging, right? We're not talking about blogging in this episode, but but just to give you an idea, right? And I discovered Jarvis, right? Jarvis is this AI-based computer that's going to help you to write blogs. Let's put it in the easiest way, right?
Yeah,
and they
super popular right now.
Super popular. And I was wondering, why is this so popular? And I've seen, I think before discovering, I see like 50 ads at least, I'm not exaggerating, about people recommending it. And then I figured out they have a brilliant affiliate marketing like strategy behind. They gave 30% sales away, and for lifetime,
Right.
And
that's smart because they don't have a ton of costs.
Yeah.
I don't think they have server costs. Software is something that's so easy to promote as an affiliate, because the it's something that someone would keep. Like if you bought Jarvis, as long as it works and you keep it.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, that's why a lot of SaaS companies crush their competitors, because they know how to run their affiliate program right.
Yeah, brilliant. And this is like, I think the main point that I wanted to make there, because for me, it made no sense. Okay, why are these guys giving away 30% of their sale, right? Let's say it's $100 subscription, and they're giving away each month, like 30% of that. Like why, you know? But it's exactly what you were saying. Hey, you already know, or you already have an audience who is behind that, and you clearly know, hey, these are just bringing sales, more sales, you know?
Right.
So that's also the idea that you want to like promote here, right?
Right. And you can, and just by doing affiliate marketing doesn't mean that you can't do every other type of marketing. You can still run your own paid ads. Some of the best affiliate programs I run do retargeting ads. So I'll send them traffic to their site. It won't make sales right away, because no matter what you promote, you're not going to get super high conversion rates. That's just how buying works. But they retarget them. And then you also get, most good affiliate programs will pay you back on the retargeting. So like if I sent you to a link to Jarvis, you would get retargeted probably by Jarvis, and I would get paid because I was the one that sent you to, I was the one that introduced you to Jarvis. And getting that in is just another awesome thing that you get. So like if I created Jarvis and I had no promotion strategy in place, I wouldn't have the ability to retarget anybody, because nobody would be at my site. But if I have a bunch of affiliates sending 100 clicks a day each, or even just if I had 20 affiliates each sending 10 visits a day, it's 200 a day adding to my retargeting bucket, which would end up probably being around like 100 people a day I could retarget. And then my ad spend is going to go up, because those are people that are actually qualified, because they were sent there from somebody who's related to that space. So now my ad spend on my Facebook ads is going to be way lower. My conversion rates are going to be way higher because they're warm. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah, this is really impressive. I would say it's very, very impressive. And I love that you say, hey, you're very scared of it. For example, but a newbie, when they are starting, what are I think 3 things that they should be super aware of, and also 3 mistakes that you constantly see newbies making when it's coming to affiliate marketing?
Well, number one, I would say the big mistake is people don't leverage it right away. You should leverage it from day one. If I were to create a product, the first thing I would do is I would give it away to the biggest names in my space I could find. And that would mean like literally shipping it to their house. If it was a physical product, it would mean, going out of my way to make them know that like, hey, you are someone that I respect. I want you to have this. You don't have to promote it. If you like it, let me know, and I can hook you up with a discount for your group, which is always, I think, important. People love to promote stuff when they have a unique discount. And then I would say, look, if I'll pay you a very fair affiliate rate. So the biggest mistake is not doing it and not doing it soon enough. The second biggest mistake is probably not paying a competitive rate. Like we talked about, people have a hard time wrapping their heads around the commission percentage being so high. They don't understand the value that comes from the affiliate sales. And that really, it comes at time. Like over time, you start to realize how much it actually is worth. But most people will be like, oh, I'll run it at 10% recurring. You don't pay your mortgage with margins. You pay your mortgage with profits. Correct. So I don't care if my margins are smaller because I'm paying a big affiliate percentage if my profits are bigger. And to get your profits bigger, you need people to actually be incentivized to promote. And it's not a secret anymore. Affiliate marketing is not a secret. So the big company, every big software company has an affiliate program. If they don't, they're doing it wrong. So if you have 20 competitors in your space and you have a new software, there's already a lot of big names in it that are already established promoting, like let's say in the Amazon space, Helium 10 or Jungle Scout. Let's say that I created a software that wanted to compete with them. And I know that Helium 10 pays 25% recurring. If I came in and said, all right, I'm going to pay you 10% recurring, go ahead, promote it. I'd sit back and be like, why is nobody promoting it?
Yeah.
It would have to be way, and in a perfect world, everybody would just promote the best product. And I recommend that in my book. I say just promote the best product, and eventually it'll pay off. But that's not how it really works. A lot of people need, especially if they're already really happy with the solution. Like softwares like Helium 10 are pretty sweet. So unless your product is already way better than that, and empirically, objectively proven to be better, you're going to have to at least match that percentage. And if I were new to the space, knowing how much Helium 10 and Jungle Scout dominate that space, I would be like 35%, 40%. That's what ClickFunnels does. ClickFunnels software is not very good. I'm probably going to get banned from their affiliate program eventually for saying this so much.
It's fine. We can cut it. We can edit it. It's fine. Do not edit this. It's fine. Leave it on.
No, it's fine. It's the truth. It's good, but it's not as good. But they have a killer affiliate program.
Yeah.
Like 40%, because they don't have the fixed costs that it might seem like they do. They have good margins, and they understand that to get sales with a funnel builder, they need to be super competitive, and they need people to be crazy hard promoters. So they pay 40%, and then next thing you know, you've got affiliates paying $9 on Google for clicks, literally $9 on Google for clicks to the words like ClickFunnels review, stuff like that. And they're saving a ton of money on ads. They are, once you get a certain amount of customers, you start to just, what do they say in real estate? Or it's like some people, you get big just because you're big. It just people are like, oh, ClickFunnels is the big one, that's what I'm going to use.
Yeah.
And that kind of started. What stinks is I think that they did eventually lower their affiliate program commission, which is kind of I always think that's kind of a sketchy tactic. Amazon did that too. Yep. It's kind of a bait and switch where they started real high, and then they got all the traffic and credibility, and then they cut it in half. But they growth hacked their way into being the number one sales funnel builder on the planet, and now they're worth over 9 figures easily, maybe even. I mean, they're not too far behind Shopify. Well, they're pretty far behind, but relatively speaking, they are worth a ton of money.
Yeah.
And it's because of their affiliate program. It really is. I think it's almost at least 50 to 60% of their growth I would credit straight to their affiliate program.
All right, Nate, you just like everything what you said so far, it just brought up at least 20 questions. Now it's like, check my bullet. This is how it's working in my mind. Okay, let's get back to the first thing first. Like you were saying, you are going out and you're saying to find the best influencers or biggest influencers in the niche and give them the product and to promote it. This is something that it's totally opposite that it's happening now. They're very much into nano influencers, micro influencers, give them the product, it's free. So why is your approach different, and why it makes sense, your approach?
I said the biggest, I would start, there's a great book called The Dream 100. And I'm glad you said that, because if I left it at that, I would have been incorrect. Big influencers, you definitely target them, but you want to target anyone that is a quality person that has an audience in your space that is good enough that you'd give them the product for free. So I for example, I am not well known like in the fitness space or the like fashion space at all, but a company called Nomadic sent me a like $600 travel luggage bag for free. And I didn't even ask for it. And it's a sweet bag. It's worth, I mean, obviously it's not worth nothing that's that size is actually physically worth $600, but it is a great bag. And they sent it to me even though I'm a micro influencer in that space. And I've definitely made enough sales for that to make up for it. And also I'm just a huge raving fan of it now. Like if people ask, like it doesn't come up a ton, but if somebody asks me what bag they should use, I'm like, Nomadic, they're sweet. And they're good at marketing. But
of course.
So I would highly recommend checking out the book Dream 100.
Okay.
Or that is just a concept taken out of a book by a guy named Chet Holmes called The Ultimate Sales Machine, which is another great book. But the Dream 100 concept is basically you make a list of 100 people. And I'm a huge believer that like if it says 100, do 100. See if you can get 100 and just literally make a day out of it. And then give it to your VA, get them to get you contact information, see if you can get even where they live, and just send them the product. And then send them maybe like if it's a digital product, send them a postcard with a QR code that they can scan. If it's a book, send them the book. If it's a luggage, send them the luggage. I mean, people notice. I think this approach is so much better than the like digital approach, because mail is weird. You know, like you ever get something in the mail with, we call it lumpy mail, where you get, most letters are the same. They're just flat, light, you know, and you toss them. A lot of them I don't even open. I'm like, this is going to be some sort of car insurance crap or extended car warranty. But if you ever get something and it's got something random in it, you open it.
Yep.
100% of the time. And I've gotten those from people that I'm on their Dream 100, certainly very low on it, but I've gotten stuff where like just little things like keychains, and they send it to me like in an envelope, and the keychain's there, and it's like, hey, we have this affiliate program, and if you sell 100 of these, you get a free car, and you'll put your car. It's cool, like kind of gimmicky, goofy stuff, but it works. Yeah, it works because there are like, there are thousands upon thousands of affiliate programs out there. You have to stand out, and for Amazon sellers, you have the luxury of being able to fulfill your stuff from Amazon. So I would say if you have a bunch of these, send them to people. They don't even have to know it's coming. Just do that, and then come up with some sort of creative way to let them know how they can promote it. Even if it's as simple, like some people, like if they have 1 million followers on TikTok, if they just do one video with them in the video, it's going to pay for itself. A micro influencer that does a video on it that gets 2,000 views, it'll probably pay for itself. It doesn't take a lot to pay for it. A lot of the people won't reply, which is just how it works, even with the lumpy mail. But when you have that big list of people, even if you just get a few of them, it's going to pay off. So that's a method that I really, really like. The whole book Dream 100 could basically be summed down into that. You create a list of 100 people that you want to promote, like your dream people. It can be, I mean, you can start as high as you want. You can start with Oprah Winfrey if you even wanted to. I recommend keeping it a little bit more realistic if you can.
It depends who you are, though. It depends who you are. If you're that big, go for Oprah.
Right. Yeah. And then go all the way down to micro influencers. I mean, even if it depends on the cost of your product. If it's a $20 product, send it to a micro influencer. Who knows? They might blow up. If you have 100 people, like Chris Green, my friend who wrote a book called Online Arbitrage, and the book was $300. And I was brand new at the time to online arbitrage. I had no following. I just had a little blog. And I messaged him, and he said, yeah, let me send you a free copy. So he sent me a free copy of the book. I did a review on it, obviously glowing review, because it was a great book, but also like, if you send it to me for free when it's $300, I would just not review it if it sucked. I definitely was not going to give him a bad review. My thing is that if it's a bad product, I'm not going to review it. If you gave it to me for free, I think that's kind of fair. But if it's good, I'm going to give it a glowing review. And not only that, but I became a lifelong fan of his. And now I promote anything that he does. He just turned me into a lifelong fan. And that was before he had any reason to be cool with me. And you remember that. And if you do that with 100 people, 2 or 3 of them are going to blow up. Everybody's up and coming. I like to think, and those people that you got on their radar when they were nobodies, they'll remember you on the way up. And a lot of people, that's happened with me. A lot of people that I've worked with are bigger than me exponentially in terms of audience, and they remember when we worked together when they were brand new, and it pays off. Yeah. So that's what I would say. So you're right. Micro influencers, totally a thing. I said go for the big ones. I kind of mean more like big in terms of like sales credibility. There's some people that sell like crazy, even though they don't have big audiences. They just have really diehard audiences.
How do you find them?
You usually, if you're in the space, you definitely need to become a student of your industry. So that means even if your product is something that I know with Amazon, a lot of people sell the product that they found that was profitable. I get that. Not everybody sells their passion product. Here's the dog.
Yeah, and that's nice. It was funny. The dog just showed up on the video, and I was like, "Is that my cat?" No, it doesn't look like my cat. Brilliant. Love it.
They let dogs in my office. It's somebody's dog. But with, I I kind of lost my train of thought. Dog kind of threw me off.
Wait. We were talking about how do you get the people who are really like selling into the niche, and you were saying to study.
So you want to be a student of the space. So let's say that you are in the fitness space, even though you might not be like obsessed with fitness. You need to hang out in those groups. You need to see who the people are that are commenting, who the people are that are getting engagement, who the people are that that when you can tell when somebody promotes something like based on the comments that people are buying. See the people that have sold stuff similar to yours in the past. You'll be able to tell. There are some people that you're like, oh, it's pretty obvious that they bought their followers or their audience is really poorly targeted or poorly engaged.
There's the engagement.
Yeah. But when you become a student of the space and you even though you're not into that topic, you kind of have to become it. And for me, I can get interested in anything if it's related to business, like if it's related to my business. So like I could get into keychains if I had a keychain business.
Correct.
I wouldn't do it for fun, but like I can get into it because I know that it's a business money making opportunity, and then I get fired up. So you have to do that with your product to really find them. Really just the search bar is your friend and social media. I try to get people in all different scopes. So like I want to get somebody on YouTube, and I want to get somebody on Twitter, and I want to get somebody on Facebook, and somebody on Instagram, and somebody on TikTok. I like to be able to get my affiliates in all those spaces, because for the most part, a lot of people have their preferred medium, right? So if you get somebody who's big on YouTube, like for me, also regional, I have a guy from China who sends me so many sales to one of my products that I'm literally trying to learn Chinese so that I can support the Chinese clients he's sending me. I wouldn't make a single sale in China without him. Well, that's not true. I would make like 95% less sales because he communicates with them in Mandarin. And I can't do that. I could only sell to English speakers from China without him. So the geolocation part is awesome too. So you want to spread out on the medium. You want to spread out your influencers by geography. You want to spread out your influencers by demographic. If your product serves men and women, you might want to find somebody that like an influencer that's going to be your big person for the stay-at-home moms, or your influencer that's going to be for like the bros like me. All that stuff. You want to make sure that you're finding affiliates in all of those buckets. You don't want to be like, I'm only going to do YouTube, because then all the YouTubers are going to be like, well, I don't want to promote it because everybody's promoting it and it's saturated. So you want to definitely spread that out. So as you're doing your Dream 100, think about that. So especially if you're not someone, like I said, we all kind of have our preferred mediums. Like I'm kind of more of a reader. So I get a lot of my stuff from blogs. So I know most of the big name bloggers, but some people get all their information from YouTube. So their list might consist of all these YouTubers. But for those people, I would challenge them to go on Instagram and see what all the people are doing on Instagram. Go on to Twitter, see what the big names on Twitter are, because they're usually different. And you're so right about the micro influencers. Don't write them off. There's so many reasons not to write them off, but even if they don't blow up, they will still make sales. A lot of times their smallness actually makes them more likable and more credible. More credible and more like in tune with their audience. Like I think I've seen a lot of people that make crazy sales that have like 1,000 people in their Facebook group, because it's almost like they know every person in the Facebook group. You know what I mean? So the more the tighter knit, you will get higher conversion rates. So yeah, definitely don't sleep on the micro influencers, and just try to spread that out between social mediums, demographics, language barriers, all that stuff. Try to cast a wide net and get your product to places that you would have struggled to get it by yourself.
Wow, this is brilliant. And now I'm thinking, I certainly hope that you will be like even more often on the show, because like this is brilliant.
This is everything I know. I'm tapped out of everything I know.
Yeah, it's fine. He just only he just only like I was promoting his book. Like I'm shamelessly promoting his book. He's that good. So he just like wrote Evergreen affiliate marketing, and I'm now thinking, oh shit, I didn't pretend that he is an author, but he's just recently become an author. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. But yeah, you're talking a lot about those things also in the book. So
yeah, I'm gonna eventually do a book on actually running an affiliate program. I think that to run a good affiliate program, it's best if you understand how to be an affiliate. And I think anyone can be an affiliate marketer.
Yeah.
Even if you don't identify as an affiliate marketer. If you have an audience, you probably have something that you could sell to them. And you don't have to be like, you don't have to be like me and write a book on affiliate marketing. You can be just someone who has credibility. Like there's a guy I talk about this story a lot because it's a great example. He helps people build gyms. And then he has a software that that works for everyone who sets up a gym. And it's just a logical, like he would recommend it no matter what, but they also have an affiliate program. So every time he sets up a gym, he's not an affiliate marketer. He makes most of his money from setting up these gyms, but he's ended up making like $20,000 at least in recurring commissions from every time that he sets up a gym, he gets this new commission because he refers them to this gym management software. And it's brilliant. And I think a lot of people have those opportunities that they overlook. And if you do that, it gives you an edge when you run your own affiliate program, because you start to see like, oh, I wouldn't promote that given the commission and given all the other stuff. Like you start to see it differently, which is going to give you an edge. And like I said, the affiliate space is super competitive. So just having an affiliate program doesn't mean anyone's going to promote it. It has to be an amazing product, and it has to be super competitive. And the more competitive the space is, the higher your commission and the better your commission structure needs to be.
Sorry, our cat Hugh is like fighting over Nate. Like, he's louder than Nate. There you go. I think the last question that I would love to wrap up with, you were mentioning percentage. So something, okay, let's say that you as a listener are listening to this podcast and you're like, yes, let's start, right? Percentage, how to make it possible to come up with a percentage that incentivizes enough, yet you're not running into the same like Amazon, like they just cut their affiliates. Right. So what would be a good rule of thumb there?
So this is where it gets a little bit sticky, because Amazon does have their own affiliate program, right? I send a ton of clicks to Amazon, and the amount of money I make off of Amazon commissions it buys me like lunch. It's not very much at all. And when influencers would message me to promote their Amazon products, I'm like, yeah, I'll plug it into a blog post, but I'm not gonna be able to make it like a big part of, my ongoing stuff. So what I would recommend is I always think everybody that sells on Amazon should also sell on their own platform, like a Shopify or something like that. And if you do that, then you can actually start working in better commissions. So you would be able to then pay a more competitive rate, and then people would actually be incentivized to push it more. Or if you really want to drive sales to Amazon, which is totally reasonable because you want your sales rank to get up, you want your reviews to get up. And it takes guts. I would just start paying people a flat amount of cash. Like if I know somebody's going to send sales, I'll be like, hey, I'll give you $1,000 for a plug on your channel or whatever it is. There's a lot of people that would do it for way less. And then if you do it with smaller people, you can kind of see like, okay, every time I pay somebody $100 for a plug, I'm making $1,000. And then if you can really start to kind of understand what your conversion rates are from certain folks, you can really confidently pay that flat fee. And a lot of the times it ends up being less than you would pay on a structured commission. Oftentimes by a lot. Because a lot of people, it's kind of like the bird in the hand type of thing, where if a lot of people will promote stuff and they're like, I don't know if it's going to convert, but if they're like, hey, here's $1,000, whether it converts or not, you get $1,000. Just make this post about it. A lot of people would take you up on that, and a lot of the time they would have made like way more than that if they just did it with a commissioned link. So that's one way to do it. And if I were only on Amazon, that's how I'd go about it. You can start slow. You can also, some people will do it just for a free copy or a free product. That's another one of the great things. If you do something that's custom, I think it's impossible to send something to an influencer that's customized that they won't share.
Yeah.
I feel like that's impossible. Like if someone sent me something that had my name or business on it, I will share it. Like how could I not?
Yeah.
I think everyone does it unless you're like super, super famous. You don't even have time to check your own mail. I've seen people do that with like Etsy stores. This one guy makes custom rugs, and he sent a rug to this Instagram dog. And the dog has like 5 million followers, and they showed him like laying on this custom rug. The guy probably made 20 grand at least that day on his rug sales, because I mean, at least, and it cost him probably $30 to make the rug. Stuff like that. The more creative you get, the better. Like I said, it's not as simple as if you make the affiliate program, they'll come. You have to work it. And that's part of the growth hack side of it, is that it is free, but it does take work. It's just like organic traffic. Like organic traffic is technically free, but you have to put in the work to build the content to make it work. Which is why I love it, because the people that work hard end up making it work, and it doesn't matter that they didn't have any money up front.
Yeah, brilliant. Love it. A few questions before wrapping up. The last questions, to be super respectful of your time. And the first one is, if you would have a superpower, which one would it be?
That's a good question. I don't know, probably super empathetic, psychologically empathetic. So I think empathy is really just important to life in general, but also I think empathetic people end up extremely successful no matter what they do. I think empathy is key in marketing and sales and business, and really just being happy in life in general. So yeah, if that would, as corny as that sounds, I feel like that would be it. I feel like empathy is super hard. No matter what. Like I feel like it's not, no matter how much you want to be empathetic, it's like it's so hard.
If it's not coming, if it's not there, there's nowhere from like to take it out. So definitely.
I know. I try to work on it every day. It's so hard.
Yeah, I love the answer. It's really like, it's not corny. It's the truth. So
it's corny, but I think it's real. I think it's the truth. No, I do believe that you can make. I think that even just from a selfish standpoint, I think having crazy empathy will make you successful in whatever you do, and just people will love to be around you. So I think what we all really want in the end.
Definitely. Nate, how can people get a hold of you, say hi, and find your book as well?
Yeah.
Once again, the Evergreen Affiliate Marketing by Nate McCallister.
Yeah. I think if you type in affiliate marketing on Amazon now, I think it pops up pretty high. If you type in Evergreen Affiliate Marketing, it will pop up for right away. You can check my blog, entreresource.com. You can message me on Facebook, either at my business page, Entre Resource, or even on my personal page. I do check all my messages. Unfortunately, I'm not big enough that I can get an excuse to not. So if somebody messages me, I do check it. But
only yet. It's going to be bigger. So that's fine.
Eventually I'll hire somebody to do it for me. I'm just always afraid that they'll be like rude or something. And then I'll see that person in real life. They'll be like, oh, you were so mean to me. Like that was my assistant.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nate, I loved it. This was super, super helpful, super like very thorough, very like empathetic, I would say as well.
The goal. Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate you having me on. You guys have a great group. I love every time I've gotten to come on your show. It's been fun. Hopefully I gave, like I said, my real skill is as an affiliate marketer myself, but running the affiliate programs is also, I think, is something that I feel pretty confident in all the advice that I gave you guys, that if you go out and do that, it'll work. And just remember that it is hard work, but it does pay off. So definitely try to leverage affiliates, influencers, getting yourself an edge. Don't just rely on Amazon to give you, sales and rankings and your keywords. Go out and do what other people are not doing. And most Amazon sellers are not doing this.
Yeah. So this is why we are going to have you for the second time also on the show.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nate. Everyone listening, thank you so much for your time, and see you next Wednesday. Take
Awesome.
care. Bye-bye.
All right. See you guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.
It was fun sharing this episode with you. If you found value in what you've heard, please show your love with a subscribe, rate, and a review of the show. Until next time.